Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Scrap Mechanic, and in today's episode of How Can ScrapMan Torture Himself, we're going to be building the tallest bomb tower I can possibly build. Now, previously, I've tortured myself by trying to cover the map wall to wall with as many bombs as I could, and in a way, we were successful, but it wasn't a pleasant process. This, I don't know if it's going to be any different, but the idea behind this is we're going to be stacking the bombs in a single column as tall as we possibly can until either it just gets too laggy or we hit the skybox. And then once we reach that, there's actually a bunch of possibilities for us to experiment with. We could shoot it from the top and watch it explode down if the game is working at that point. We could shoot it from the bottom and watch it explode up and see what happens. We could try to tip it over and have it fall down and see what happens. We could shoot it from the middle and see what happens as it explodes down and up at the same time. These are all things that I want to try out. And the reason I'm excited about this is because I think we're going to be able to get a lot further with this than covering the map, because we're essentially building in one dimension here rather than two dimensions when we tried to cover the floor. So I feel like we're going to be able to get a lot farther with this one. So there's a few different approaches to try to do this. I think the best way to start off is sideways. So I'm gonna build from one end of the map to the other, but I think the skybox is further away from the ground than each wall is from the other wall. So once I get all the way down to the end, then I'm essentially gonna duplicate it, turn it vertical, and then get to the top of that and try to build off of there. All right, so I guess here goes the marathon process of building from one end of the map to the other. Don't worry, I'm not stupid enough to do this literally one bomb at a time. Once I get to a certain point, I'll be duplicating this and then just exponentially increasing the distance by welding. Here's a fun game we can play. Right now, I am at 344 bombs in a straight line. You can see it goes from there, goes all the way down to just about over there. So I want you guys to make some predictions. How many bombs do you think it'll take to cover the map from wall to wall? Not from ground to skybox, just from wall to wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my guess at around 2,500. I don't know if that's way too much, way too little, or maybe it might even be accurate. But let me know what your guesses are down below, and when I get to the other end of the wall, we'll see how close we were. Oh boy, it actually appears as if I've reached it here. This was way quicker than I expected it to. Let's just do a quick confirmation. I'm gonna build all the way over to the end, and then we're gonna drive down to the other side and make sure that the other side is actually pretty much against the wall. And then we gotta figure out how to put it on a lift so we can see how many parts it has. So there's that side against the wall. I gotta make sure I don't drive into it, otherwise I lose everything. I had another row over there prepared to weld onto the end, but it's way too big. I couldn't fit it. All right, so going all the way back down. I want you guys to see the whole process so you can get a scale for the length of this row of bombs. All right, and how close are we to this wall? If there's any gaps, I could just fill it in. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a gap here. All right, so let's go ahead and hop out, fill this in the rest of the way, and we will have our wall-to-wall bomb tower, even though it's not a tower yet. Now, the good news is this is not laggy at all yet, so that is promising. Now, it is my job to find the center of the entire map so that I can put this thing on a lift. Okay, so now is the moment of truth. How close were our guesses on how many bombs it would take to go from wall to wall? My guess was around 2,500. Let's find out. 1,400. Are you serious? Only 1,400? I guess I thought the map was a lot bigger than it is. All right, well, I guess the next thing is, if we can make it to the skybox, this is going to be much more difficult now. How many more bombs will it take to get to the skybox than we have now? And if you're wondering why the concrete blocks are here, those were just buffers against the ground, because if all the bombs were touching the ground, I was just getting too much lag, so I needed to put some concrete pegs to hold it up. And let's have some fun with this before we go vertical. So in my covering the map video, I didn't have the bombs all touching each other like this. I had them just far enough apart from each other that they were just within the blast radius. So I don't know if that's gonna change the way that this thing explodes. I wonder if it's gonna go faster now because they're closer to each other, or maybe it'll even go slower because there's more explosions happening within a small amount of distance. Let's see if I can still beat it racing it. All right, here we go. Oh, it is fast, but I think I am faster. All right, and it's not lagging at all. This is gonna be fun because that means, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, Oh, I cannot believe that didn't damage us. But this is really promising because this means that we can actually play with it without it lagging out our game, and we can run the tests. Ah, there's no lag at all. This is fantastic. This is so good. All right, well, it definitely takes some time to get over here, but I can't tell if it's going fast. I think it's going the same speed, to be honest, as the other one, not including the lag, of course. All right, and there we have it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have marked the center of the map because now I gotta find it again. Dang it. All right, so now is where things are gonna get a little bit more difficult because now I'm gonna have to build vertically. Yeah, I really didn't think this through very far, unfortunately. So I guess what I could do is just, I can't even take this part to weld it. All right, you know what, that's fine. If I just do this. All right, well, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and weld this. Oh, wait, what? Was I wrong about the skybox? I could have sworn that the skybox was taller than wall to wall. Is this actually taller than the tallest we can go? Okay, so then what I guess I can do, let's start shaving off some like this. And then I'll just put another peg and we'll try to weld this on. All right, no. I really don't know why I thought the skybox was a greater distance than wall to wall, but yeah, this seems to be not letting me weld vertically. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's letting me weld it now. Oh my goodness, look at how tall that is. All right, but, oh, I forgot to, okay, this is gonna be risky because I want to save this. I'm gonna delete this. Don't explode, nothing explode. How many bombs is this? All right, so we almost took 400 bombs off so far. I'm gonna save this now. All right, now let's confirm, are we actually at the skybox with this? All right, I just gotta make sure that I don't accidentally slam into the bomb tower because it's made of bombs. Yes, this bomb tower is made of bombs, just like the floor is made of floor. Oh boy, don't get too close now. Look, oh, we are actually at the top of the tower. I mean, of the skybox. Don't fall, ScrapMan, please do not fall. Oh no, stop doing the thing. Don't do that thing, don't. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's fine. This isn't precarious at all. Nothing precarious about this. I just want to get up to the very, very top. I can't even move. All right, this, oh look, I can't even place another one. We did it. This is the maximum number of bombs. Okay, so now I just want to go back down to the bottom. Yep, straight back down to the bottom. You know what? Let's just for the sake of safety, we're gonna curve away from it. Because now I'm gonna risk taking this thing off the connection point to the ground so I can save it. And then at any point in time, I can always spawn in a bomb tower that is as tall as the entire skybox. All right, we are almost down to the bottom. Okay, is it gonna explode if I take it off of here? I don't know. All right, I think we're good. How many bombs? How many bombs do we add? 1,023 bombs, straight up in a line. So now that I have put the work in, that means I can do this. I can keep spawning in bomb towers and just put them, we can do all the experiments now. This is fantastic. We literally have the highest possible bomb tower we can have. All right, so for the first test, I want to explode it from the top down because I feel like the top down is going to be the least interesting thing. And then we'll see how much faster top down is compared to gravity. But first, I actually got to get up there. So let's get up there. Almost there. And we are at the top. And I got to be really careful because if I get out right at the top, then I'm going to bounce off the skybox and probably fall. All right, hop out. Oh, thank you for putting me back on top of my craft here. All right, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, get in the seat, and... Oh! Did I? Okay, we're falling. I'm falling at gravity right now. Like, I've turned all my thrusters off. We're just letting this thing fall, and we're just barely faster than it. Just barely fast. Look at that! That is insane. All right, I'm turning on the thrust now to slow down. I'm gonna try to match the speed of it on the way down. This is awesome. This is awesome. We're falling with explosions. And there we go. We met at the ground. That was really fun. That was super successful too. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the bottom up. And then after we do the bottom up, one of the, oh, some of the pieces just fell down. After we do the bottom up, then I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to tip it over. All right, so the bottom up is gonna have some interesting things to watch, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna fall faster than the explosions are gonna go up. So it's just gonna be interesting to see how that back and forth goes. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, shoot. There goes nothing. Oh boy, whoa, it started off strong. Holy cow, look at that. It's like stuck, it's meeting. And now it's coming back down. So it has a high acceleration, but it can't keep up with the falling speed as it starts to accelerate downward towards the ground. And it looks like it's tilting. Is it tilting? I feel like it's tilting towards the wall. This is so cool. This is awesome. And there it goes. It just ate itself. I want to, you know what? I want to do that with multiple ones. All right, we're going to have 4 rows at the same time. Well, kind of the same time because I got to shoot them. There we go. Oh, no. I think I got... Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, no, one of them is... They're not registering that many explosions. I forgot that that happens if too many explosions happen. But now it still looks kind of weird seeing it just... It looks like it's hovering now. But no, they're coming back down. They're coming back down as gravity takes over. This is insanity. And that one just disappeared, that one disappeared, and that one ate itself. All right, so that was interesting not seeing the explosions on it and just watching it just kind of shrink. Okay, so now I gotta try to tip one over. And usually the way you tip things over is you like hit them with hammers or whatever. But I think my method is I'm gonna spawn it in and I think I'm going to weld it to a bearing. And the reason being is because I want it to actually tip over from like the base. I don't want it to end up like strafing across the ground with whatever weird physics Scrap Mechanic is bound to throw at me. So if I just put this right there, and then what I want to do, oh, look at the weight on that bearing. Then what I want to do is fly to the top, put a thruster on the top, and then just have the thruster push the entire tower over. All right, I've made it here, and I'm a little bit disoriented. I think this side that I'm on now is where the wall, oh, no, 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 ooh. I almost went right into it. All right, so I'm gonna try my best. I hope this thing stays stable enough. But I'm gonna try my best to hop out, and then I need to put a thruster and a switch. There we go. Put this on max power, and then put the switch there, and then I'm gonna turn it on, and then we're gonna drop down. All right, is it going? Oh no! Oh. I didn't mean to fall. I did not mean to fall. I don't even think it's working. I don't see it actually tipping. We might need more thrusters. I don't know what's gonna happen to my drone up there, but oh, I just bounced so high off the ground. There appears to be like some bouncing, but no actual motion. All right, what if, do you think it's possible if I just put a whole bunch of thrusters right here, that this would be enough to add some force, even though it's too close to the fulcrum? Is this having any measurable effect on the angle of this? Like, I'm not seeing any shift at all. What am I supposed to do? I feel like the only reasonable option is just put a bunch more at the top, so back up I go. Oh no, oh, that's bad. I am inside the explosion. I am falling. Oh, there we go. We just fell through it. Oh. All my gyroscopes got messed up and it just, I ended up slamming into it. This is unfortunate. I don't know what to do. I know what to do. I changed my mind. I know what to do now. Oh, look at the pieces. The wreckage of my craft. Oh! And oh, now it falls over. It falls over right as it gets down. Okay. All right. I see how it is. Wait a minute. Am I stupid? I just thought of another potential. Why don't I put it on a controller? All right. We have it on the bearing. And now we're going to have it rotate blue 90. Well, let's just have it rotate for more power. We're just going to have it rotate 180 degrees. The power should be inputting right now. It should be trying to rotate this to the right. All right. Well, that doesn't seem to work either, but it can't be hurting. It's trying to rotate this to the right as we speak, but it clearly is not having much of an effect. All right, so I'm gonna put a bunch of thrusters on this one down here as well. So we're gonna have the bearing trying to pull it over. We're gonna have the thrusters pushing it over, and I'm just gonna let it sit there while we do a different experiment, which was trying to explode it from the top and the bottom at the exact same time. All right, now we got a ton of max power thrusters trying to push this thing over. Will it have an effect after I'm done with this other experiment? Probably not, but I got other ideas. All right, so we got a spud gun right here. Now we need to put a spud gun all the way at the top and then connect it back to this switch. So I have to jump off with it on my connection tool and hope that I don't lose it. All right, there we go. I just need to hit one of these switches. Nope, that's not it, apparently. All right, and there we go. Goodbye. Just please don't hit the tower. Please don't hit the tower. I don't think it's gonna hit the tower. It's gonna go straight down, I think. All right, so now I just gotta grab this and jump down with it. Whee! I should have took a bigger breath before I started that. There we go. It was successful. All right, here we go from the top and the bottom at the same time in 3, 2, 1, fire. Yes, you can see them both going. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, it's so much faster now. All right, well, and that one's gone. Okay, so this experiment over here is clearly not working. So we just did the top and the bottom. So now let's do the middle. I'm just gonna shoot somewhere like right up. Is that, I don't know where the middle is. I'm just gonna say that's the middle. And that should do it somewhere. There we go. Oh, look at that. That is way cooler. Oh, and this one's, of course it would fall over because of all the thrust. Makes sense. And that one still, I guess that wasn't the middle. Yeah, that really wasn't the middle, was it? I think I'm gonna need to try again, because technically they should reach the ends at the same time, because the explosion rate should be identical. All right, and then the top didn't even have a chance to come back down. I'll shoot right there then. All right, that hit it. Yep, that definitely hit it. All right, here it goes. That has to be closer to the middle, right? It's so hard to tell, like, the higher up, it gets so small and faded. Wow, look at this. That was still too low. Look at how much more it's going up there. That wasn't that bad, though. That was a pretty good one. Okay, so now, how am I gonna tip the tower over, you ask? Well, I don't know if this is gonna work, but here's my idea. I'm gonna do a similar thing with the bearing here and the controller, but my little life hack here is I'm gonna start this tilted by like 5 degrees in that direction. I can't weld from the bottom. So now when I weld this, you can see that the tower is going to already be tilted. So I'm hoping that gravity is going to take over, and I'm going to change this from 5 degrees to all the degrees. There we go. Now it's trying to tilt, and it seems completely unaffected. All right, well then, let's take this up a notch. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna weld this tower in at 45 degrees, because it doesn't seem to be affected this way. All right, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will. What? Is it rotating? Oh. I think it's working. Yes, like, well, look carefully. Look carefully right here. Look at this. You see that? That's movement. That means it's falling. That means it's actually falling. So let's drive out to the other end and try to catch it. That makes the most sense to me. Why do I get the feeling this is actually going to take forever? I feel like I should have started it at like almost horizontal, and it still probably would take forever to fall. I need to put it at a steeper angle. I'm gonna keep that one there. We're gonna let that one fall for the rest of the episode, because I think it's gonna take like a good probably 10 minutes to fall. Oh, I cannot get in my own vehicle. There we go. We're gonna spawn in another one next to it using the same method and do it at like 60 degrees or something. You think it's gonna get gradually faster as it falls, or is this just gonna be some weird scrap mechanic physics that just stays slow the whole time? All right, I'm doing this one at 75 degrees. So if this doesn't want to fall over, look at that. Is that it's not even falling that fast. Oh wait, hold on. What if I just unhook that? Yeah, see, this is a free floating bearing. And it does not even want to fall. I could literally walk up this falling bomb tower until I get to the end of it. Since I can walk on this, let's walk to the end, slap a bunch of thrusters on the actual top of the tower, pointing down at the ground, and then see if we can get this thing to fall any faster. All right, this went from the bomb tower to the bomb bridge episode. See, this should just be a lesson in physics construction. The taller you build your buildings, the harder it is for them to fall down. It just makes sense. We're finally here. We've reached the end, and you can see just how far off the ground we are now that we've walked up this. And that one, yeah, that 45-degree one, I think it's gonna take more than 10 minutes to hit the ground. You can see that it is moving though. It's actually moving a lot faster than I thought it was. All right, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of thrust on this one. Oh, it feels like we're going faster now. Oh yeah, it does. Here we go. I cannot believe how much resistance to change these things have. We're doing it. We're approaching the ground. Should I add any more, or should I just start hopping off now? Actually, it's really difficult to add more. All right, you know what? We're getting there. I'm hopping off now. Here it comes. Here it comes. The 1,000 block tower falling in all of its glory at a breakneck speed of nothing per second, pretty much. All right, and here, it's not even gonna explode. Look at how slow this is going. This is just sad. That's just pathetic. The biggest possible tower falls down, and this is what it gives us. All right, well, this one's on the ground, so you know what I'm tempted to do? I'm gonna go somewhere near the middle of it, and I'm just gonna drive at it full speed like it's a spike strip, and just see what happens. And then we're gonna have to get rid of that thing falling from the sky very, very anticlimactically slowly. All right, here we go. And boop. Oh, that hurt. That was a little painful, wasn't it? That seems to have picked up a lot of speed. Here, let's get back in the car. Is that going a lot faster now? That's gonna hit soon. This is actually gonna hit soon. Yeah, look at that. That's a decent amount of speed. All right, I wanna race back to the end, because what I wanna do is I wanna disconnect it from the base really, really quick, and I wanna see if that has an effect on how it falls. Because there's all this tension going right back to the base, and if I disconnect that tension, is it gonna like fall differently, or what's gonna happen? Oh man, it's actually going pretty fast now. Go, 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 go. I want to disconnect it before it hits the ground. Go, 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 go. All right, and get up. Go, 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 and disconnect. Oh, it worked. It fell and exploded, but it is so laggy because the whole thing is touching the ground everywhere all at once. That's terrible. Oh, it is so much lag. Uh-oh. I need to do myself oh no, it's gonna get less laggy. All right, it's picking up. We got 6 frames now. 6 frames is 11 frames now. 15 frames, 16, 60, and we're back at the full frames. Okay, we're good. Beautiful. Well, we've done it. We've created literally the tallest possible bomb tower this game will allow us to create. And there was a surprising amount of experiments to do with it. So let me know, what was your favorite experiment? And how close did you guys get with your predictions on how long it was gonna be from side to side? Let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see the filling the map with bombs experiment, which was a lot different than this one, then you're going to want to go ahead and check out the playlist on the end of the screen after this happens, because I want to let this finish, because that would just be mean to cut it off in the middle of the explosion, because it's pretty satisfying after all. All right, and roll the outro. Yeah, so this right here, this was the video I was talking about, filling the map with the bombs. You can watch that now. And I hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.